Would it be strange if you went to a fast food restaurant and they asked you normal or meat? Well, one Burger King is already doing that to demonstrate what a plant-based future could look like. They even captured some video as they made the switch, and we will discuss what happened when they did on today's chat room. Welcome back to Chat Room. I'm with my co-host,
John.
And I'm Michael, and today we're discussing how Burger King experimented with a plant-based future for a day. This has been a big thing that a lot of fast food companies have been doing, whether they've introduced different like Impossible Burger options, which is one thing that Burger King did. Panda Express has vegan options now. Taco Bell actually in Birmingham, as we are recording this, is doing a plant-based meat test. And it's really growing a little in America, but especially in Europe, where vegan plant-based has just been a lot more common. And they have this video in an Austrian Burger King, and they explain that for that day, normal is plant-based, not meat. So they will ask you, do you want your sandwich normal or meat? And just right off, John, how much would that confuse you if you went into a Burger King or a fast food place?
I would be super confused, honestly. I think it's a good idea. I think it could possibly be healthier or not possibly. I think it would be healthier. But yeah, I'd be very confused because I'm not very into veggie burgers. And I never even knew that Burger King was even doing this, so I would be very confused.
Yeah. Well, and especially because they're intentionally kind of using, I don't know if provocative is the right word. I'm sure some people that are really anti-vegan, anti-plant-based would say so. But the fact that they use normal for plant-based instead of meat. And I know a lot of people would be like, well, my meat burger is the normal. So
yeah,
it was kind of interesting too because John, I went ahead and watched this. I should have sent it to you ahead of time, but they intentionally recorded video capturing people's expressions, interviewing them. And as is so often the case, we think that, we don't know other cultures. We think they're so different. But honestly, everything about it seemed so much like what would happen here, except admittedly, they were a little more accepting of it. And actually, so this is from thebeat.com is where I'm getting this and where they shared the video, but they're showing that actually most people were accepting of that change once it was explained. They had a lot of signage that was kind of letting people know. So it wasn't necessarily the question that was shocking them. It is interesting because in their language, which I guess is German, it's meat flesh or like me flesh. So you're literally asking for flesh. It's just FLEISCH. So I could definitely see how vegans would prefer not to order that or without flesh.
Right. I don't even think vegans would want to say that.
No. Yeah, it's pretty real.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but yeah, so it was interesting to watch, and you had some people react very badly, but others even were willing to be interviewed and said this was something they were open to. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Have you yet tried any of the vegan fast food options here?
I have not. I have tried a vegan burger. You have to cook it, but I've tried a vegan burger from Whole Foods. It wasn't really that bad. I mean, once you mix the buns in there and lettuce and mustard and ketchup, it's not a huge difference. So I would eat it again, but I haven't tried fast food plant-based like meats or anything like that.
Well, and it is interesting because I eat a vegan lifestyle to be fully, open about that. So that's kind of why this caught my eye and why I'm probably more attuned than you, John, to some of these news articles anyways. But it's interesting because on the vegan perspective, while some people are very much pro, they want options, they want more, things like this in fast food restaurants, especially where people do, like you said, tend to eat a little unhealthily, because even the quote unquote healthy options have a lot of hidden calories and sugar. But so many vegans are like, why are we making mock chicken, mock burger? I'm still having to think about that. It's not what I want. But I think it is more for people such as yourself who want that familiarity, want that good taste. The original Beyond Burger, which I don't know if you would have had a Beyond or Impossible. Whole Foods has so many now.
Right.
It could be any number of brands you had. But the original Beyond Burger, they even used natural beets basically to make it even look like it was kind of a bloody burger.
Right.
Which, as you can imagine, that's not something vegans were really like screaming for. Like, yes, I want my burger, plant-based burger, to look as authentic as possible.
Right. I know my cousin, she eats like veggie burgers, and her main reason is because of the calories that you save from not eating like a meat burger, or like she eats like a lot of turkey burgers, vegetable burgers, and she's not vegan, but it's like a healthier thing. That makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. We talked about this before, ultra processed foods, some of the downsides of that. And while some would make the case, some of these, especially the fast food ones, are a little more processed. Yeah, the ones you're getting at Whole Foods, you can probably be a little more choosy.
Right.
And make it more healthy. So I'd say, yeah, there's a lot of reasons that people choose to be plant-based or vegan, whatever however they want to define what they are. But health is definitely a big one of them. So, yeah. And I have to say, I'm only a little sad. I'm happy that you have tried one because obviously I'm excited about that. But a video I definitely want us to do, and I think we should still do it in the future. Chat room, if you're listening, feel free to comment if you think this is a good idea. But I want to do a blind taste test with John where we specifically compare, and maybe we do like the fast food. We go to like a Burger King, we get their Impossible Whopper, we get their normal Whopper, see if you can tell the difference. Or, even that could be something with guests. I don't know. I want to do it. Give us your thoughts.
Right. That sounds cool. So let's do it.
Sounds good. So we will keep you posted if, let's say, after Austria, an Alabama Burger King decides to try this, or any other, fast food places decides to drop the flesh. But until then, keep it tuned here on Chat Room, like and subscribe, and we're out.
See you.